Hi, my name is Fiona and I work for Siemens Mobility Software. With our applications, we aim to make mobility as easy and seamless as possible. That's why Mobility as a Service, or short MaaS, is one of our main product pillars. By integrating public transport with first and last mile solutions like demand-responsive transport, bike, scooter or car sharing, we create a real alternative to private car usage. Our MaaS solution consists of three main components: the routing engine, the sales platform and the end-user app that sits on top of it all. These three components are interconnected and enable passengers to plan, book and ride in one app and with one account. In this video, my colleagues and I will give you a brief overview of each of the three components. First, let's focus on the routing engine. Handing over to my colleague Moritz.
It is critical to fully integrate all mobility services of a region into a MaaS platform, so that users can access all services with just a few clicks. My name is Moritz. I am the product manager for the MaaS engine. In the next minutes, I will focus on the planning phase of the user journey. Thanks to sophisticated routing algorithms, the traveler can now find the ideal connection by comparing and even combining different mobility services. From a user's perspective, these routing algorithms are not only the starting point, but the glue for the entire mobility ecosystem. The routing algorithm holds together all mobility services and operators of a region. It provides a unified mobility offer to the user. MaaS engine converts the plan and real-time information of various modes and providers into one uniform database. Whilst the mobility landscape becomes more and more complex, MaaS engine ensures a fast calculation of the ideal connection for every traveler. The results can depend on the individual preferences of the traveler. For example, travelers might aim for the fastest, the cheapest, or the most sustainable route. Across all customer apps, the MaaS engine algorithm answers up to 100 million user requests per day. Your MaaS platform might offer a vast amount of mobility services, but only with well-engineered routing, the user can find the right option in the right moment. As MaaS platform operator, you need to balance the business interests of many involved parties. The routing algorithm decides which mobility option is shown to the traveler. Of course, this has high relevance for the mobility service providers. Now we have found the best connections from A to B. Let's see how we can book them. Handing over to Fiona and the sales platform.
The sales platform is the central place for managing bookings and tickets, for handling payments and for providing access to all forms of mobility. Be it by means of a ticket or an unlock vehicle button. No matter the type of mobility service, the sales platform has it covered. With our back-office user interface that belongs to the sales platform, we are able to provide both customer-centric as well as global views for operators, MSPs and first-level customer support. It is an off-the-shelf product equipped with role-based access to monitor, support and operate the MaaS system for all stakeholders involved. To give a few examples. In the first view, the Customers tab, all registered end users of the platform are listed and can be filtered based on various configurable attributes. For these customers, an overview including information like detailed account information can be accessed. Concrete bookings of both private and public modes of transport can be reviewed and filtered. In the service provider overview, mobility service provider details can be found and shared. Due to its modularity, the functions of the sales platform can be configured according to your specific requirements. If you want to use an existing user account instead of the off-the-shelf one, the sales platform connects to it. You can also choose your preferred payment service provider or build an own app instead of using our white label solutions. All functionality is available through our APIs. This modularity is what allows you to take small and manageable steps towards MaaS. You can start with, for example, a public transport network and extend it with demand-responsive transport services. As the solution gains traction, add bike or car sharing and other services. Here, we can support you in finding the right service partner through our MaaS partnership network. For the variety of different mobility services, to actually be used by passengers, they have to be offered in a meaningful and well-structured way. My colleague Lucy will explain us how this looks in our apps.
MaaS can only be successful if the end user app offers an intuitive experience. I'm Lucy, a UX UI designer, and I will show you a short preview of our latest white label app for MaaS. Through our UX research, we identified two main usage scenarios. Firstly, conventional planning, whereby a user knows that they want to travel from A to B and wants to find the best option to do so. And secondly, exploration, whereby a user doesn't have a fixed destination in mind and does their planning on the fly. Users of the two scenarios have different needs along their experience, which we have taken into account in designing the next-gen app. Here we see our MaaS app dashboard. For our conventional planning scenario, the normal route search is most important. The user can enter their starting point and destination and get the best route suggestions for themselves. The MaaS app provides results not only for traditional routes, consisting of a bus and a tram, but also includes intermodal route suggestions, which offer the optimal combination of a few modes of transport to get to the destination. In the further booking flow, each means of transport, whether e-scooter, e-bike or tram, can be booked as easily as possible from within the same app. In addition, the best connection is marked with a recommendation label in the connection overview. This recommendation is based on the settings the user has made in advance. In this way, we make it possible for the user to quickly find the best route and easily purchase the relevant ticket or access. For the exploration scenario, a conventional start destination search is not so important. Instead, the point of entry in this case is the map. Here, the user has the possibility to search for mobility or POIs in their immediate vicinity. For example, if they want to look up where the nearest scooter or cafe is, that's no problem. By applying filters, the user can put the focus on the POIs and mobility services nearby they are interested in. We expand the possibilities for a user's personal mobility and offer them maximum flexibility. Our MaaS app dashboard combines the different elements of the app on one clear screen through a set of widgets that can be configured by the users themselves. Let's sum it up. Humans love convenient and simple solutions. No one wants to open numerous apps and enter several passwords and spend a lot of time planning on how to get from A to B. MaaS simplifies, and we simplify the way to offer MaaS. Let's foster mobility together.